What's an example of a Trumpified Fed pick versus one that showcases the Fed's competence and expertise?
Well, there's a very clear dichotomy here, right? We have a perfectly fine Fed chair who could be reappointed. Janet Yellen has, by every indicator, done a stellar job. Why not just keep her? On the other hand, for a while there, the betting was kind of, the prediction markets were thinking that the most likely pick was Kevin Warsh, former Fed governor, who there's a lot of things you can say about them, but one thing is he does have a track record over the past decade, and it's quite consistent. He's been wrong about everything.
Economic forecast.
Worried about inflation as the world was sliding into depression, worried that terrible things, thought that fiscal policy was going to be, thought that we were going to turn to Greece. It's amazing. It's kind of almost awesome. I mean, you can almost make money by taking whatever he thinks is going to happen and betting the other way. But politically correct from the Republican point of view, has some family connections with Trump. So that would have been, and it might still be appointed, although apparently his stock has declined a little bit.
How much do you weigh concern of what you would see as a bad pick, and obviously it sounds like you don't think Kevin Warsh would be a good pick, a bad pick, versus a pick who is perceived to be at Trump's beck and call, and so Trump calling him or her out on Twitter for a rate hike, stuff like that. Which of those would concern you more?
Well, boy, both. I mean, in some ways, I think those go together. I don't think they're really separate, because you had somebody who was actually good and respected within the Fed and respects the institution of the Fed. That person is also not going to be particularly pressurable by the White House. So if you had somebody who had no real reason for being there except the fact that Trump decided that he liked him or her, although it's going to be a him if that's who it is, then that would be the kind of person you would worry about being politicized.